at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you vicious, 6 inches when I'm switching from mark on the ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spits prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness ever missing when I aim at a misfit. His shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo when the King Stars wig split. Give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say that just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga ride through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a shot erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of set. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. You got 20/20 vision, peep my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it? Nigga, that's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
Not the block, town to town, murder, murder, kill, kill, bang! Ron, what up, man?
What's up, big dog? What's up? What cracking laughing?
Not much, man. I'm feeling good today. How you doing, Chocolate Girl?
Chocolate Girl is doing really well. I'm glad to be here. I don't even know how long it's been since I've been on here.
Since October.
Oh, really? Have you been keeping track?
That's right, because I missed you. I missed you.
I missed y'all too. I'm glad to be missed. Oh, did you miss me, Ron? You didn't miss me, Ron?
Oh yeah.
We thought you didn't like us. We just had to come to a conclusion. We thought you didn't like us.
No, it's never that. If I ain't like you, I tell you. You know me. I would have told you. Look, I don't like y'all no more, and I'm not coming back.
It felt personal. I just want to let you know. This is Talk You Rich, and it felt personal. I just want to let you know.
That. I ain't buying it.
She kept ducking us. Look, everybody saying welcome back. She kept ducking us on Tuesdays. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, what we do the whole Tuesday?
Hey, it's Tuesday, boy. It's a tough day, especially since the grandbaby's been here.
Man, shout out to everybody that's tuned in and watching. Great to see all of y'all. Yes. Dalton, what's up, Dalton?
What's up,
all right,
Dalton?
now listen. Y'all know how we do Talk Is Tuesday. We talk about them trash ass players, man. So, Ryan, what you got for trash ass players, man?
They really hit home for me. What I can say about what the fuck these motherfuckers went to the Kansas City parade and y'all pull out y'all guns after a parade. What the fuck wrong with y'all? What the fuck wrong with you? See, I cannot be the police. I would have let everybody, all those family members out there, will whip your motherfucking ass right there and there. I will let that beat the brakes off of your ass. That it was 10 to 21 people were injured and 1 deceased after a shooting around Union Station after the Chiefs Super Bowl victory parade. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
People is crazy, man. That's what it is. People is just crazy. And it's terrible that it goes on like that, Ron. But people, you can't even celebrate nothing nowadays.
But you cannot celebrate, you cannot have fun, you cannot cheer for your team that just won the damn Super Bowl.
I just don't understand it.
But y'all dumbass gonna come out there. Oh, my bad, somebody step on your shoe. Oh, somebody talk about your mama. Oh, somebody talk about you a punk.
Mike, what up, Mike?
Then you gonna trying to run away. What happened, baby? Your ass got caught.
His ass got caught and his ass is going to jail.
You deserve to go to jail, but you deserve to get your ass whooped right there in front of everybody. If Dennis and Sharon, wait a minute. If I were the police officers, I said, you know what? Not all these fans out here whoop this motherfucking ass. Let these fans out here beat the brakes off of these stupid ass motherfuckers. I'll be like, hey, line up. One by one. Come down the line. Like you at the Soul Train. And beat the brakes off of these stupid motherfuckers. Bring your shoe, bring your high heel, bring a belt, bring a baseball bat, beat the brakes off of these damn people. You cannot even enjoy yourself at a damn parade. And my next, now the 49ers. Me and Shannon were just talking about this.
Okay, let me hear
Kyle Shanahan. Motherfucker, how stupid you is. This is the damn third time you did this shit. Why you not running the ball in the third quarter? And you gonna fire your Steve Walsh. Oh, you wanna get the light off of you and put it on somebody else. You stupid son of a bitch.
No, you know what they say, man. It's cool when they do it.
Yeah, it's cool when they do it. But if I'm the 49ers, I will be looking at you next year, be like, you got one more motherfucking time, motherfucker. You wet fade motherfucker. You got one more time.
Wet fade?
You got one more time.
What the fuck is a wet fade? You wet fade.
A damn Super Bowl. Another one.
You wet fade, motherfucker.
Another one. Shout out to DJ Khaled. Another one. You got one more time to fudge a Super Bowl. Your ass gonna be time that bitch says 0.00. You fired, motherfucker. You fired. No ifs, buts about it. I don't even want to see you or your daddy. Both of y'all to go too.
Yep. I agree with you. I'm right there with you.
The third one, you fucked up. I don't give a damn, BJ. I called it like I said. Next.
It's on you, chocolate girl.
All right, Ron. That was good. I missed you, Ron.
I miss you too.
All right. So my first trash ass players are the stars of the NBA. You know, the most popular players in the NBA. I'm not going to hold all of them accountable. You know, if you want to 10-day contract and you're only making about $50,000 to $100,000. I can. You're not gonna be at the All-Star game anyway, not playing in it. But anyway, I don't blame some of these other people, but the stars of the NBA. Can y'all please at least pretend like you care about the All-Star game? People are talking about getting rid of it. And then what? You really want to do that to the NBA? You really want to disrespect the history of this game and the current game even by being so terrible that nobody wants to see it? Nobody wants to see it anymore. And it's crazy. And I'm an NBA fanatic. I truly love the game. That's crazy. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like somebody rolled by your crib.
No.
You gotta tell them you were looking for somebody at 11 o'clock.
No, I had this website up, and you know how the website could be sitting there and all of a sudden an ad will pop up. That's exactly what just happened. But anyway, sorry about that, y'all. But anyway, I'm really pissed at the NBA players, especially the wealthy ones. You already getting the bag. Why can't you, play the game? Play it. Play the doggone game. And, to the people who want to do all this change into the All-Star game, hey, let's do it this way. Maybe we can have naked dunk contests or something stupid like that. No, we don't need all that garbage. Just make the players appreciate the game. Well, how do you do that, Sharon? Well, you're going to have to incentivize them. You're going to have to give them more money because that's all these players nowadays understand. They don't have any sense of pride about going to work every day and winning a championship. There's only one player that's out now, maybe two, that probably care about actually winning in the All-Star game. And that's Steph Curry and Anthony Edwards. Everybody else don't probably care. Not even the winner of the MVP, Dame. I just think that was just done just to be doing it. I don't think he really cares about the game. Anytime you got over 200 points in the game and some 115 three-pointers shot or something crazy like that, that is absolutely ridiculous. It just seemed like to me they just went up to the half court and just started throwing the ball. No real game was being played. To hell with defense. It's just disgusting, and they should be embarrassed. But guess what? They won't be, Dennis. They won't be, Ron. You know why? Because the fans aren't getting mad enough about it. If the fans got collectively mad about it, all this cancel culture we're living in now, you mean to tell me if the fans didn't unite and protest some kind of way or make a big deal about this and drag those players, that some changes wouldn't be made. So, but anyway,
I also I'll wait till you're done. I'll tell you what.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I also believe it's where it's played at. I also believe that plays a factor too. I think it was too goddamn cold in goddamn Indiana, and it wasn't that much of an attraction, and that's how everybody treated. Like I don't really want to be here. Ain't nothing really to do, and then that's exactly how everybody treated. Now I'm not dissing Indiana. I like Indiana. Let me make sure I get out of the way because I do travel. I get out of the way. I like Indiana. All right, so not dissing Indiana, but it wasn't an all-star attraction spot. That's what I'm saying. People had two places on their mind they was going to, and one of them was Country Cooking, called Country Kitchen. One of the two.
Country Kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, William Keck asked, how do we get mad about it, though? Ain't no way I'm protesting to miss more NBA games. Nobody said anything about missing games, sir. That's not what I said. I didn't say anything about that. But how do you get mad about it? Get on your podcast. If everybody got on their podcast talking about it, it would be felt. If all the people in the media keep talking about it, it'll be felt. If people stop buying all them damn jerseys, it'll be felt. People stop buying all them damn shoes, except Jordans. We can still buy them. It'll be felt. I mean, you gotta hit them in their. You gotta hit them in their pockets. They won't do anything without getting money. Then maybe they'll stop something and somebody will take some money. That's just the way I feel about it. That's where I'm at. But anyway, Matt McClung won the dunk contest, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the third worst dunk contest I've ever seen. The one last year was the second worst, and Matt McClung won both of them. Okay. And I really believe that the competition was so terrible. That's why he won. No shade on Matt McClung, because brother puts work into practicing these dunks. I've seen video, and he real cold with it. And so congratulations to him. But can we get some quality dunk contests going on? I actually Stephen A. Smith's idea that they actually sponsor a whole nationwide tournament and go from city to city and let people compete and do dunk contests, and then they pick the top 10 and then whittle that down to 4 or however many and put them on TV, all expense paid to them and their family, and let them compete. Since these MFers don't want to do anything, the ones that should be participating are chilling on the sideline because they too pretty, you know. The bag too heavy. The bag they got is just too heavy. It made their shoulder hurt from carrying the bag, so they can't go dunk. Motherfuckers make me sick. But anyway,
whether creativity, I ain't seen none of that shit.
None of that. If I see one more person jump over Shaq or anybody else tall, I'm gonna turn the TV off. We've seen that 90 million times. Do something else. Be creative. I'm not saying that you got to do anything gimmicky, because to me, I'm sick of props and doing all kind of stuff. I don't want any of that cartoon stuff. Take the craft seriously. Dunking a ball is not easy. Show some creativity and respect the craft. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
But anyway, you mentioned Kyle Shanahan, and I'm going to focus on the firing. I agree about the play calling and all that, but that didn't even really bother me because it's Kyle Shanahan and he's done this before. But the firing of Steve Wilkes, waiting when he did, he waited until all these other coordinator positions were filled. And then you're going to wake up, oh, well, okay, I guess today I'll fire you now. That's some BS. That's the same crap that Carolina did to Cam Newton. They waited till all the good quarterback positions were filled and then decided to let him go. Not good. And I don't care what anybody says. That crap was done on purpose.
Yeah.
That was done on purpose.
Somebody said they've been having beef since Steve Wilkes got there.
But this is the thing. He actually outperformed DeMeco Ryans on some of the data points. So he was either as good or better. And they didn't want DeMeco Ryans to go anywhere. So he comes and he actually delivers the product, but you still want to get rid of him. All right. Let's see what happened without him next season. Let's see what them Niners do. Let's just see. But anyway, next on my list is the Milwaukee Bucks organization. What the hell are y'all doing? Y'all should have never even fired Coach Budenholzer. That was crazy. Then you got this guy that y'all didn't even know anything about. Then you're not happy with him. Then you bring on Doc Rivers. The luckiest NBA coach ever. Keep getting jobs. He just wake up in the morning and somebody on the phone. And then you got other people not even given another chance to be coach. It's just crazy. Recycling coaches.
I gotta say, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Shannon.
What?
As much as we get on white coaches for always getting jobs like D'Antoni Doc Rivers might be over D'Antonio and keep getting jobs. I might have to say that.
He might be.
He might be over D'Antonio. Yeah.
But Doc Rivers is an anomaly. So let me say something to the this ain't never about race people out there listening to this broadcast. Doc Rivers being a black coach getting all these opportunities still does not negate the fact that there is vivid and avid and blatant racism amongst the coaching ranks in the NBA and the NFL. It exists. Do not let Doc Rivers fool you into thinking that it doesn't. So anyway, I don't really care about the Bucks. I'm not a Bucks fan. I am a Giannis fan, but I'm not a Bucks fan. And I loved Budenholzer. I love that dude. I thought he was great.
I like Giannis too. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I like Giannis.
Yeah, I love Giannis.
Giannis is so good of a player that he told Milwaukee, "You're gonna hire my brother. I don't care if he can play basketball or not. You're going to hire my brother." That's not good of a basketball player.
I literally do not think his brother plays that badly.
Wait a minute. My whole thing is why his brother in the NBA?
He made it.
Sharon,
why isn't he down on the G League? Dennis?
Sharon, I sit there and I watch that man play basketball. He can't hit the ocean from inside the ocean. You hear
what?
I'm telling you right now. He can't hit the ocean from inside the ocean.
So why
did he even get in the NBA? Because he wasn't always on Milwaukee with Giannis.
The pit Giannis nose and stuff in the sideline.
No, what I'm saying is he did not get drafted by Milwaukee.
No, I think he got drafted by the Lakers.
See, this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, how did he make it in the NBA? How did he even get signed?
I believe he's good enough to be in the NBA. I'm joking with all that.
If he can't hit the ocean with the ocean, then
hold on. But just I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. He made a move on somebody and made a play, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I jumped out my seat. Like, did he make the layup? I was like, "Oh shit!" Like it surprised the hell out of me.
Mr. William Keck, WK is what I'm gonna call him, said the Mavericks drafted him, and he's not that bad. He's defensively good, but he gets too many touches as a role player guy. I can agree with that.
A bullshit.
Why, Pete? Well, is that Pops Henry? Is that Pops saying y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself? About what?
Pops, you know that. Pops, you sit there and you watch that man Thanos, and you know he can't throw a rock in the ocean from inside the ocean. Now you know that, Pops.
Let me say this.
I said, Pops, I don't think that he's that bad. Okay.
Look, Pops.
But that's fine.
Bad.
But Dennis, you have probably watched more Milwaukee Bucks play than I have this season, because I pretty much have ignored their games and not watched them, because I just felt like Doc is there. It's not even a good fit.
Hello.
They should have kept. They should have kept Doc in Philadelphia. I thought.
Look,
and Milwaukee should have gotten the guy that went to Philly. What's the coach at Philly's name now? What's his name?
Nick Nurse.
Yeah, I love Nick Nurse.
We went from a doc to a nurse.
Yeah, I love Nick Nurse.
They're not
good.
Good.
That's who I felt should have gone to Milwaukee.
They're not good.
Better. He just fits them better to me. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. But luckily, good for Philly. Because I believe Nick Nurse is going to do well with Philly.
You see what he did in Toronto.
That's what I'm saying.
He got there a ring.
Yeah, it didn't even make no sense to get rid of him there. So anyway, that's on my list. I'm gonna move on to Shannon Sharpe. Or Shay or Unk, whatever y'all want to call
it. Let me go like this, Sharon.
But look, I know y'all love Shannon Sharpe. I know y'all think he's funny. Y'all like the little country way he talks, and how what's it, expressionate and bombastic he is, and all the things, right? And he studies well and prepares for the show on First Take and all that wonderful stuff. And then he does the Club Shay Shay and the nightcap with Chad Ochocinco. Chad Ochocinco makes nightcap. I just want y'all to know that. If he didn't have Chad, it would not be doing that well. But anyway, you heard it from the Chocolate Girl first. But listen, here's why he's on my trash ass player list. Because Shannon is so full of himself right now. He does not realize that those guests that's coming on his show just to trash other people are pimping him. He don't even see it. They're pimping you, dog. Just think about what I'm saying. Just hear me out. Club Shay Shay, since it's been out, I think it's been what, 3 or 4 years now? Since Club Shay Shay has been out, it has progressively grown and got better and better. His interview style even improved. The way he asks questions, the way he interacts with the guests has improved. So the quality was going up, 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 up. And that's why he was becoming more popular and his star was rising. He does the Cat Williams interview. Oh, it's rising all right, but it's rising for the wrong reason. His show, instead of being quality, is becoming tabloid. Why? Because he let Cat and Monique, those two people is who I'm going to talk about mainly, come on there. And now look, I'm a Monique fan. I'm a big Monique fan. Cat, not so much, but I'm a big Monique fan. So please get that out your mind if y'all out there thinking that I just don't like them. That's not true. They came on there and all they did was trash people. Now, I understand about interviews and stuff. I'm a journalist. I interview people. I know how to interview. But I want to interview you and learn something about you. I don't need to hear you tearing down somebody else. What I want to, if I want to do that, I go listen to a podcast that's a tabloid podcast. But that's what he's becoming. And he don't even see it. Now, has his views increased? Oh, yeah, his views increased. Did his subscribers? Oh, yeah. But it ain't going to last. You know why? Because if he doesn't keep on with the bullshit, those people who just moved over to Club Shay Shay after the tea started getting spilled and he got messy, if he goes back to straight journalism and not journalism, but straight interviewing the way that he's grown his platform on, they'll leave. They'll stop watching because they want more of the crap. They want more of that. I'm on YouTube under one of his videos, and this dude was talking about why are you hating on him? But you only wanted to hear one side of the story. I was like, no, I didn't say anything about any side of the story. What I am saying is grown folks that have problems with folks need to be grown and know how to handle it. And going on somebody's live broadcast to trash them is not the way you handle it as a grown professional adult. I don't care who's wrong and who's right. I don't care. Everything he said could be right. Everything he said could be true. 100%. It could be. I still don't give a damn. I don't want to see that crap. That's not why I looked at Club Shay Shay. I looked to find out positive things and maybe some tragedies that they've overcome. That's cool. But just because you don't like Kevin Hart, I don't want to hear why. And I damn sure don't want you to speculate and broadcast it as if it's fact on how he got started in his career. Because unless you saw him in the booth in the back, in the corner in the dark with some dude, getting down with some dude, you don't know that he screwed anybody to get his career. You just think so. So that whole thing pissed me off a great deal because in the way that people are responding to Cat like he was just telling the truth with no receipts. Oh, he had receipts. You see him with Cedric. That's one thing he talked about was that one joke with Cedric. That's the only receipt he had that you can find out there. You can't find nothing to prove anything else that fool said. But y'all buying it hook, line, and sinker. But anyway, enough on him. I just hope that Shannon Sharpe eventually realizes how much he's being pimped. Maybe if he stopped, looking at himself and admiring himself in the mirror so much, stop being full of himself. Maybe he will someday.
You said
he's at risk. I'm just telling you here first. Everybody's riding high with him right now. But if he keeps the crap up, no, they don't have receipts, B. They don't have receipts.
You said he would try to be like LL.
I'm not talking about Monique. I'm talking about Cat. But let's get to Monique. Monique has the voice recording of Tyler Perry. That's one receipt. What else she got? But mainly I was talking about Cat, not Monique. That's Monique that has the Tyler Perry recording. I didn't say she didn't have zero, but they don't have as much stuff. If I talk to you about 25 different things and I give you one receipt, is that generally having receipts? I don't think so. Moving on to my last trash ass player. For the last 2.5 years almost, I've been following this story of Chad Wheeler, who was an offensive tackle for the Seattle Seahawks, when he decided he was going to beat up and almost kill his girlfriend one night in a rage. He was arrested. The Seattle Seahawks cut him. And for the past 2 years, his defense team has been getting the trial delayed and continued until this past November. And when the trial took place, he was found guilty of first and second degree assault. And now he is about to be sentenced. His sentencing was supposed to be December 14th, but now it has been moved with some more shenanigans by his defense team. It's been moved all the way to March the 1st. So March the 1st, he's facing a minimum of 5 years in prison. I'm hoping he gets 10. Well, it's first and second degree assault. See, they couldn't get attempted murder on him. I know why they couldn't. I know why they couldn't. They wanted to make sure that this fool got some time. Right? That's why they went with the assault. I listen, I'm not a lawyer, but things that I hear. So I'm willing to bet that they did it that way because they wanted to make sure that he got found guilty of something. And so, hey, at least a minimum of 5 years is great. But with what he did, with the damage that he caused, it wouldn't surprise me if the judge threw the book at him.
Sharon,
what?
No. The way he beat that female up.
Ron, you preach it to the choir. I know he should get more time. I'm just saying that's the minimum time that he's facing. But he doesn't get sentenced until March 1st.
He should got 20 years.
I'll keep y'all informed. I told y'all I wasn't gonna let the story go. But anyway, I'm sorry. That's not the last one. I forgot LeBron James. He on my list too.
LeBron James.
Because this fool gonna sit in a press conference and lie. He flat out lied to the people. They asked him about retirement, and this is what the fool gonna say. He said, "I'm not sure, if I want to do the retirement tour like Kobe did, or if he just want to call it quits, just like Tim Duncan, and retire." And then he said, "I've never been that great with accepting praise, so I'm not sure if I want to do the tour. I'm 50-50 on that." You lying SOB. You know good and he looked into the camera holding a microphone and said that with a straight face, y'all. Like we supposed to believe that. I've never been comfortable accepting praise. Mr. Look at me, I'm the GOAT. Mr. Let my wife come on national TV on an awards and say that I'm the GOAT. Mr. I'm the greatest player of all time. I'm the best in the world. I'm this, I'm that. Oh, You know, when we came back 3-1, oh yeah, I think that made me the greatest of all time right there. But you don't like praise. Almost got me using the N-word up in here.
I will use it.
Boy, please. Boy, please. I'm going to say it that way. Boy, please.
I will use it.
No, I'm not going to use it, but boy, please. I'm just like, I'm just so sick of his shenanigans. Please retire. Please let this man retire soon, because I feel like he's holding my NBA hostage. And as a Laker fan, I'm really sick of him. I'm really ready for him to go off my team. Even if he doesn't retire, can he not be a Laker much longer? I'm really tired of it.
Well, the rumor is he's supposed to be, he was supposed to get traded to the Warriors. That was the rumor.
That wasn't the rumor that he was going to get traded. The fact is they talked to them about him coming over to the Warriors. They made a phone call to the Lakers asking for him, but Jeannie Buss said no. By no uncertain terms, the answer is no. But anyway, all right, Dennis. Welcome, Donovan.
What's up, Donovan?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay.
It's so
all right.
good to see you, my friend.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Good. Doing good. Doing real good.
Where did Dennis go? He always disappearing.
Playing with his feet.
Hey, by now y'all should know how he is.
Well, it's your turn, Don. It's your turn.
Who your trash ass player for the week?
I mean, the trash. I would say trash. I would say it's just a collection of just the All-Star weekend. I wasn't really feeling it at all. Like there was a couple of events. I like the event with Steph and the WNBA player. Forgot how to pronounce her last name. I like that event. But I just think overall, just kind of what Sharon alluded to as far as the dunk contest, garbage. Even though I like Jaime Jaquez, I'm a UCLA fan. It just was one of the. It was a bad dunk contest. And then the game itself, and I think I'll touch on that probably the most. It's just, I mean, it's a joke. You know, can you show a little bit of competitiveness, just a little bit to make me interested? We all know that any of those guys unguarded could score 35, 40 points. So, like, what's the point? People are paying like hard-earned money to watch these players go out and play. And, you know, I think that they would need to show like a little level of competitiveness. And to me, it was just boring, you know, and it's kind of almost one of those things to where, like, if you look at it as far as like, kind of like, you know, you have all NBA teams. If they're not going to play in the All-Star games, they might as well just take a break and then just have their names mentioned that they're All-Stars and then just cut away with it. It's kind of pointless to me at this point. I mean, when you had, you know, in the Kobe Jordan days, you know, you had them actually competing on there, or at least when it got to a certain point, they may have messed around the first quarter, but when it got down to the nitty gritty of the game, like they started to compete. And to me, it was just trash. The whole weekend was trash. I would also kind of talk about the Kyle Shanahan too. I think he's trash, man. There was no reason to get rid of Wilkes. I thought that just as Sharon said earlier, as far as like the stats, if you look at the overall defense, it was a better defense for a nice play. Yeah, they may not have gotten along, but at the end of the day, like, we all work with people we don't get along with, but if you're successful, you know, you should be able to kind of look past that and understand that their defense was, in his case, he had to understand that his defense was pretty elite. Shanahan's the one that messed up that Super Bowl, as he did the previous two Super Bowls he was involved in. Right, Ron?
Yep.
So I would say Shanahan, another trash player. My certified player, I would I don't know, man. I just there was a post that Sharon posted earlier, and And my certified player
sir, we ain't get certified yet. We still on track.
Oh, still trash? Okay. All right. Well, then I'm not gonna go. But that's it, man. Kyle Shanahan, I can't. That guy, man, is something else.
But wait a minute, Donovan. They want to keep this man though. They want to keep him as a head coach.
I just feel as though somebody had to go. I don't feel as though it should have been Steve Wilkes. But Steve Wilkes always get the bad end of the stick.
Right.
Third time he been messed with.
Carolina, Arizona, and the 49ers.
Those are basically my trash players.
I don't think he should be getting the bad end of the stick like that. And as far as San Fran goes, I don't believe it was that big of a difference that he needed to get fired. I mean, you took Patrick Mahomes to a fifth quarter. Like, I think he did enough that he had to do defensively. Like, you got to kill a field goal kicker missing kicks, which cost y'all 3 games this season. So,
but why?
It is what it is.
Why they ain't run the ball?
By the overtime, the defense they were tired. They were gassed.
They were gassed.
Last game of the season, baby, they was gassed.
I mean, is that a coaching issue? No.
I agree. Now, it's kind of crazy, man. This is not really like a trash ass player, but I was kind of excited when I seen this. I was watching Stephen A. Smith podcast this week on Sunday. I was watching it on Sunday, and I was sitting there, and Michael Parsons was there, and I heard Michael Parsons come out and say, the AFC is weak. It's been ran by 2 quarterbacks. I said, where the fuck you get that from? Wait a minute. What? I heard that before. That was a guy that said that. I said the AFC was weak. Ran by 2 quarterbacks. Couldn't do that in the NFC. You know what I said when I heard that? I said it's cool when they do. It's probably not. That's what I do. That's something, man. Let's get to these certified players, man.
Let me say something about Michael Parsons. He needs to shut up.
No, I don't think so.
No, yeah, he needs to shut up because he's starting to look real silly, and people are taking his words with a grain of salt anymore. So he's less and less credible the more he speaks. People gonna turn on him. Watch what I say. Go ahead.
Oh, they're gonna turn him anyway. He Cowboys play. They're gonna turn him anyway.
No. Ain't nothing new. If he keep his mouth shut, he'd be all right.
My certified players this week, one of them, Vin Baker. If y'all don't remember the Vin Baker when he played in the NBA, I did not know he was an alcoholic. And now he back in the NBA on the Bucks staff. On their staff now. And he lost everything. And for you to come out and say you had a problem, I got to salute you. I got to give you mad props because a lot of people don't say that shit. And you were at the bottom. You lost everything you had. Salute. Much respect to you. And my last certified player, Damian Leonard, won the 3-point shootout at the All-Star game. Salute.
Okay.
I'm glad he won something.
Me too.
He ain't won too many things, but anyway. All right, Damian. But anyway, here's my list. Certified players. Let me tell you how bad the All-Star game was. You know, the only thing that I liked about it was the graphics. So whoever did their graphic design, mad props to them. Even the images that you could see on the floor, you know, anytime during the contest and stuff, and they put images across the floor, the design was stellar. So whoever you are out there who was responsible for them graphics in the All-Star weekend, all right with me. Second certified player, still All-Star game related. I'm gonna give it to Kenny Smith. Why? Because of that 3-point contest between Steph and Sabrina. I don't know if y'all noticed, but she used her WNBA ball. She didn't use an NBA ball. And the WNBA ball is smaller. Did y'all know that it was smaller?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Yeah,
the girls' ball is a little bit smaller.
I didn't know that.
But here's something else. Well, I knew about the ball being smaller. What I didn't realize is that the 3-point line, the WNBA 3-point line, is a shorter distance than the NBA 3-point line. And I watched the WNBA. I can't tell that it's a shorter distance when I'm watching it. I can't tell that. So I didn't know. So they had a discussion on TNT afterwards. And Kenny Smith mentioned the fact that she used a WNBA ball, but she had to shoot from the same line that Steph had to shoot from. And he said, well, I think if you're going to allow her to use a WNBA ball, you should allow her to shoot from a WNBA 3-point line if you're going to do that. And Reggie Miller kind of went off on him and accused him of being misogynistic and all this stuff, or implied that he was being a misogynist. Or next thing you know, you're going to tell her that she shouldn't be playing or something. And Kenny Smith was like, no, I'm actually supporting her. Right? Because why was she made to shoot from the same line if that's not where she's used to shooting from? That's his point. First of all, I felt like having that was unnecessary anyway. How did they even get picked? Is it the person that had the most threes during the season so far, or the most efficiency, or how did they pick it? Was it
she challenged him? She challenged him. She challenged him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had that. I would have let. Did she want to challenge people? Y'all could just meet up over at UCLA and y'all can go play and beat each other that way. They didn't need to be a part of the doggone All-Star game. I didn't think it was necessary. We had the 3-point contest. If you wanted to be in the shoot threes and see if you could beat somebody, get in the damn contest. That's what you do.
Yeah,
that's what I think. I think it should be more women in the 3-point contest. I agree with that.
I think if they want to participate, look, if they want to participate in the dunk contest, they can. If they can dunk, do it.
I ain't got a problem with it. They probably got something more with it.
But anyway, so just props to Kenny for sticking, speaking up despite the backlash and sticking with what he's talking about. And I kind of feel the same way if you're gonna do all that. But anyway, never liked the WNBA ball being orange and white. I just never liked that anyway. But anyway, Jalen Rose. So every All-Star game, they have a Legends dinner, a Legend Award, dinner. And Jalen Rose was awarded the Bob Lanier Community Impact Award, mainly for the work that he does at his school, the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy. And I've mentioned this school on this show before. I really, really follow this school, and they are doing fantastic things. He started it in 2011. It's a private charter, open enrollment, tuition-free school. They start freshman year in high school, and they carry them all the way through 4 years after high school. So all the way through college even. They follow them and support them and act as resources for them and mentor these students. Last year, they had 100% graduation rate.
That's what's up.
And all of them are either attending college or trade school or some after high school situation to get further education.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Now, people don't talk about his leadership academy like they should, I feel. So I try to shout him out as much as I can. So he accepted the award case you all are young and don't know who Bob Lanier was, he was an ambassador for the game, very heavy into community service, great player. Bob Lanier was just an upstanding dude, passed away not long ago. And so they named the award after him. And Jalen Rose won it. He was introduced by Hall of Famer David Bing, who was kind of like a father figure to him his whole life, since his dad, who was a former NBA player, wasn't there. He never even met his dad, Jalen. He died before he could meet him. And they're currently working with 1,000 kids. That's how many they're touching right now. So, hey, people out there looking for some place to donate to that school.
Right.
They need it. But anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, that's all for my certified players.
All right, what you got, Red Donald?
Certified player. This is all basketball related. My first certified player. I'm gonna give it up to Brittany Griner. She got her number retired at Baylor over the weekend, and I think that's the first number that they retired there. So big ups to her. And it was just good to see her, after all the stuff she'd been through, to still be recognized and everything. And you just can't knock her game and what she brought to not only to the college basketball, but I started watching college basketball, women's college basketball, when she was playing. So big ups to her. And she's just been a really good ambassador for women's college basketball and the WNBA. My next certified player, also another woman basketball player, Caitlin Clark, as she broke the college basketball scoring record. She can hoop, man. I mean, she had that thing with Angel Reese, man, and I think that just brought more spark for me back watching the WNBA. College basketball for women. They got some hoopers there, and I'm just glad that they've been what happened with them last year. It just kind of put it on the map, and just shout out to her, man. I swear, man, like I've never seen a women's player play like that. Like she's definitely a price of admission. And basically, in my last one, this is something that actually Sharon, I think Sharon posted. But shout out to certified player SGA, man. I just like this dude. He was asked, I think Stephon Marbury said that he was the best Canadian player like ever, and he could have said maybe I am, but he said that he wasn't over Steve Nash, and he has a ways to catch up to him. So I just like his whole approach to the game, and he's a humble guy, and he's, averaging 30 points a game, man. Watch out for the Thunder, man. I got them going to the Western Conference Finals, but I just love SGA and the way he carries himself, and he's definitely a good face for the NBA after LeBron, KD, and Steph kind of step aside.
I agree. Very respectful, and I was glad to see that in that young man.
That's good. First certified player I got, I'm giving it to my man Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's going to the FIBA Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's going to the FIBA Hall of Fame. Him and his sister will now both be inducted into the FIBA Hall of Fame. They'll be the first brother and sister duo to do the FIBA, and first brother and sister duo to do the NBA Naismith Hall.
That's what's up. I didn't even know that he was getting inducted into that.
Yeah. I was excited.
That was up.
Really excited for that. Another college basketball player that I've been watching lately, that goddamn Juju. That goddamn Juju from USC. Female college basketball player. She's a freshman. She's good. She is good. She ain't my favorite. She good.
He says she good.
She's good. I like her. Other than that, it's all certified I got. But
can I add one?
Yeah, you can have.
All right, I'm gonna add one. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal, on getting his jersey retired. That's one thing with the Orlando Magic. But here's the main reason why I said that. Jason Kelsey announced his retirement. I think he was on a podcast with Jason. I think he had Jason.
He didn't announce his retirement.
Okay, well, he didn't announce it, but somehow it's been passed around that he said that he's going to retire. Okay,
there's a thought that's been lingering around, but it hasn't been announced. That's all I was saying. It's a thought that's been lingering though.
Yeah,
Shaq told him that if you're gonna do it for the family.
That's okay. Do you want to give it? Because you just took
my
whole thing that I was gonna say.
Dennis always messing up somebody.
Shaq had him. I think Shaq had him on his big podcast show, and he was telling Jason, "Look, if you're gonna retire, do it. Go spend time with your family." He said, "You got the Super Bowl ring. You got all your fame and all that stuff." He said, "I got championships, money, all that stuff. Big old 25,000 square foot house. I don't know what number he said." And then I did stuff and lost my whole family, and I'm in the house all by myself. He's like, you got your family. Enjoy your family. This old Shaq is becoming very
smart.
Well, I don't want to say smart, just
smart,
wise. That's it, wise. He's becoming so much more wiser now. He's becoming wise, and the way that he's giving advice, publicly giving advice and telling people, yeah, I messed up. And I like the way he takes ownership of his faults.
Right.
And he uses that to help teach other people. So he's always been one of my favorite players and people ever. And I just love to see it.
Yeah.
All right, Ron, you ready?
Yeah. My first question: since Chase Young is a free agent now, name a NFL team should sign him, and how much money should they give him? Dennis.
I think the Atlanta Falcons should sign him and give him anything, and they fucking bet. No, let me stop. If the team do sign him. If a team do sign him, it could be a lot of teams. I mean, the 49ers could wait and sign him, but I don't see you giving him no double-digit contract, so because he ain't the guy that's going to bring it all the time.
So you said a 1 year proven deal?
I don't know if it's 1 year. It might be a 2 year deal. All depends. All depends on what his negotiation partner negotiates.
Sure.
I think the 49ers should keep him. Sign him to a 1 to 2 year extension. 20 million. 25 at the max over 2 years.
Donovan.
I kind of agree with Sharon on this one. I think the 49ers, since they're not, because they're still Brock Purdy's still on his rookie deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's a lot of teams that really don't have the money. I think the 49ers have the money to maybe maneuver some stuff around to keep him. I don't think he's like at the top of his game, but I think it'll be they could pay him a little bit less, and I think he'll benefit off of that like he did this year with that good defense around him. But I think he should just stay put and capitalize off that market over there where the Niners are, because they're not paying Brock Purdy a big amount of money. So,
but that dude got to pay other players. I don't know how many players became free agents, but they got a lot of people.
Yeah, but I think those players were a little bit. To me, those players are better, and they're going to demand more. So I think, but he might end up staying there because I think they're going to let some of those players go. They're not going to be able to match those salaries, and they can get him more at a bargain.
My next question: whatever NFL team trade for Justin Fields, do you think they can turn him into a top 10 quarterback? Sharon.
Yeah, I do. It depends on where he goes, of course, because some teams are just trash and can't help nobody. But yeah, I think he has decent enough skills that he could be top 10. He really could. I don't see why not.
Donovan.
Justin Fields, to me, I don't know if he'll ever be like top 10, but I think he'll. I mean, in a better situation, he could. I think his numbers would be better. I think the good thing about Justin Fields is that he's had a lot of reps, and he's got to play. So I think depending on what team he goes to, I think he can be better, and I think the fact that he can run, that's something that you really can't teach, So once he gets his accuracy and understands a better feel of the pocket, I think sky's the limit. But I wouldn't put him. I would maybe put him like second tier, but yeah, I think a team could turn him around. I don't know which team that is. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind him coming over to the Raiders. We
there you go. See,
hey, I think under Antonio Pierce and the offense coordinator we just got, I think it could work. I think it's a good situation for him too. But we'll see. But I think he can get better. As far as getting like top 5, I don't think so.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
I think he could. I think he could be though. If like you said, if he went to the right situation, I think he could.
See, I got a point to prove after Dennis. I'm trying to prove the point to somebody that don't think Justin Fields all that. But Dennis.
Yeah, well, he at work now, so I know who you're talking about. But
yeah.
I think Justin Fields, if he stays with the Chicago Bears and they actually do right by him, he'll end up being a top 10 quarterback.
No, they're not.
With y'all three teams that are on here, I can see y'all making a trade for him and actually getting him and treating him right.
Yeah, but see, we ain't trading for him. Because we can't get rid of any of our pieces that are trade worthy.
Sharon, you think the Steelers would get Russell Wilson?
Isn't he a free agent?
They got to cut him first.
They're going to cut him.
They got to cut him, but
they got to cut him. See, they might not do it. They might try to leverage it.
They still got to pay him that big contract though.
Well, Kirk Cousins is a free agent. We should go get him. That's what we do.
My point is with the Justin Fields situation, people say he's not a top 10 or a top 5. Now, last time I checked, it depends on who on your team, right? And who your head coach is, right? So it assists them, right?
Maybe not so much the head coach.
It depends on everything. The conditions have to be favorable to set him up to win.
Right.
That's what it is. You got to have a winning culture, winning environment, winning team, winning, and all that. Now you got to have talent. You got to put talent around them.
Right.
Some quarterbacks need more talent around them than others.
Right. So
I believe Justin needs about 2 people that play, that are top notch, and he could be top 10.
So my whole thing is the people said Justin Fields not good. He can't read defense. But if you got a head coach that don't know what the fuck he doing, don't know his left from right, how you gonna teach this young man when to throw the ball or when to run the ball?
And I don't feel that he can't read defense. He made some mistakes.
that the rumor that put it out there on Justin Fields. He can't read defense. He's not that good. He's not talent.
Well, you know where that narrative comes from. That's just because he's a black running quarterback. That's it.
Thank you.
Let's just be honest. That's what it is. That's the reason why he gets all the shade that he gets. Hell, Lamar Jackson is the freaking MVP, and he's still getting shade. This is second MVP, and he is still getting shade.
He got 2 playoff wins in his career, 2 MVPs.
Right. Still shading him. Oh, but you know, he's still not that good of a quarterback. I got him about 6. What? Okay.
My next question is, and Donovan, I will need your help on this one. I'm glad you came in here. Can we put Draymond Green in the same class as a Dennis Rodman, Sprewell, and Vernon Maxwell? Donovan.
Well, I mean, I would have to say yes. You have to put him in the same category, and this is the reason why. It's like, you know, Dennis Rodman and all those other guys. Like, I mean, they weren't the main guy on their team, but they had a specific role that they played. They played it really well, and as a result of them playing that role, they won championships. And I mean, I would say Draymond, I mean, in the early part of his career at the beginning of the Warriors dynasty, was probably the second most important player on the team. I don't like his antics as of late, but I mean, as far as from a pure basketball talent and what he provided and what he brought to the team as an enforcer, I mean, I would have to say yes. You have to put him in that same category as Dennis Rodman, Vernon Maxwell, and them. And I mean, and he won more. What? How many championships did Rodman win? 4 or 5?
I think Rodman all together
5.
5.
Draymond's got 4. I mean, yeah, you have to put him in the same class, and he provided a lot more. Like, he was more of a Swiss Army knife too. So yeah, I mean, I would have to put him in that class with him.
Sure.
Well, first of all, I take Latrell Sprewell off that list.
Yeah.
To me,
that was the name that I was kind of dumped up by.
Putting him on that same list with these other players, to me, is an insult to me.
What?
Because number one, Latrell never won a championship. He got to the finals, but he's never won one. So he don't even have a ring.
Okay.
Okay.
But
so that's one.
I hate to bring this up, but
But what?
I put him on the list because he choked out the head coach.
I know what you were doing. I know what you were doing. But I'm just going. I was listening to what Donovan was talking about, and I'm saying, what y'all were talking about, and I'm saying he doesn't belong. You know, one of those things, of these things don't belong. Well, he's the one that doesn't belong. Okay, so let's just get him out of the way. Let's just get him out of the way. As far as the other 3, I think what you're talking about is because of his antics.
Yes.
Like you're saying that Dennis Rodman's antics and
Vernon
Maxwell's antics equate like they're in the same class of antics.
But they brought.
That's what you're saying.
They brought something to that team too. Who they were on.
They brought something to the team, but they got them antics. Well, here's the thing. Draymond got 4 championships. He got 4. I think Rodman has 5. Doesn't he have 4 or 5?
What does he have? One with the Pistons, or does he have 2 with the Pistons?
I thought he got 2 with the Pistons.
He got 2 with the Pistons.
And
he's got 5 because he's got 2 with the Pistons and 3 with the Bulls.
Chicago, right? Okay.
So That's a good question, but I kind of don't want to put them in the same vein because I don't feel like Dennis Rodman was a dirty player. And I hear many people saying that Draymond is, and I've heard people say that Vernon Maxwell was.
Right.
But I have never heard anybody say that Dennis Rodman was a dirty player.
Right.
They just said he was a pest.
Yeah.
You know, like Lance making you dance. He's like him. That with a rebounder, with better rebounding skills.
Right.
But so he was a nuisance. He was a pest. Excellent rebounder. Played some good defense and would do anything that the Bulls asked him to do, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he was a key part of them winning those championships. But I just can't. I still don't feel like they're equal. And then the other dude, he was just a bully. He was just an ass. He just was. I can't stand he was a trip.
Yeah, hey, Robert Horry talked about it on a podcast. He was like, Vernon Maxwell, you know he did play the game, but he always give you that a little bit crazy shit too. Still my friends. But he will put everything on the line for Houston to win. But he was with the crazy bullshit.
Yeah, he was with this.
Still my French, Dennis.
Yeah, y'all pretty much said everything. I agree with what y'all said. What's up, Ethan Tweedy?
Hey, what's up?
My next question. Name 3 game managements, quarterbacks, and can one of those quarterbacks be a top 10 quarterback next year? Dennis.
What thing you said again?
Game manager quarterbacks, and which one of those quarterbacks could get in the top 10 next year?
If they re-sign Brandon Ayuk, if they make sure they get that money right for Brandon Ayuk, Brock Purdy gonna be a top 10 quarterback.
You sure about that?
So are you asking me the question? My name Dennis?
Yeah.
You know any other Dennises on the show?
Well, he said name 3 and pick one that could be top 10.
I don't even know if there's 3.
I don't know if it's 3 game managers, but that's the one I got being top 10.
Wait a minute, the way Cam Newton talking about it.
But I'm not Cam Newton. You asked Dennis.
My response.
Sir. Did you do a show with Cam Newton on Tuesdays?
So, well, you look like him a little bit. But no, I'll get inside. But Cam Newton said 3 quarterbacks that, I don't think Cam know what he was talking about.
I don't know, maybe Russell Wilson be another game manager. I can't think of nobody else that's another game manager.
Right?
Oh, I got 3. I got 3 written down right here.
There you go. Sharon got it.
Trevor Lawrence is a game manager.
I was actually thinking about Trevor Lawrence.
Is a game manager. Okay? Y'all need to stop with this. Trevor Lawrence is going to be the next Peyton Manning crap.
As a matter of fact, Sharon, keep talking shit about him, Sharon. Keep talking shit about him.
I'm just saying.
Every time, Sharon, I tell you, every time you talk smack about somebody, they wake up. They come right out the grave. They was dreaming until you start talking smack. I ain't gonna lie to you. You was talking that smack about Derrick Henry that time, and I was like, damn, he is starting off bad. That motherfucker woke up that season. I was like, dang. Then she talk shit about Juju. Then she talk shit about Juju. Juju wasn't even on the team. This motherfucker came out of nowhere, got on the team. I was like, damn. I was like, Sharon got to stop talking shit about people. She's got to let it go. Just let it go.
Anyway,
start talking shit about Jalen Hurts. Start talking shit about Jalen Hurts. Come on, you don't like
about Jalen Hurts. I love Jalen Hurts.
Who else you got, Sharon?
I got Trevor Lawrence, Ryan Tannehill, and I'm gonna say Zach Wilson, but he might be less than a game manager. You know, he's that terrible. He's like barely hanging on to a game manager role.
I don't even think he's gonna play.
I probably get Mac Jones as a game manager more than him.
Dang.
But anyway, out of the three, I said that Ryan Tannehill has an opportunity to become top 10. Why? Because last season they had him on the top 10 list anyway. When I say they, I mean analysts.
Right.
They had him like 9 or 10, but he was on there. So and I'm thinking if he goes to a team with a better situation, if he came to the Steelers, he'd be top 10.
I'm glad you said that because the mock draft I seen today, that had him going to the Steelers.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, mocks are just mocks, right?
Yeah,
just mocks. I don't believe
you gotta put it out there.
What they say, but I don't know. I just know we need to get somebody. But that's my 3 that I thought of as game managers. Tannehill is the only one I can see being top 10 next season if he's in the right spot.
Donovan, did you go yet?
No, I don't. I mean, obviously, I guess the easy answer would be Brock Purdy, but I would say other game managers. I would say Baker Mayfield, game manager. But
how about Geno Smith? How about
I would say Derek Carr is a game manager. And if even with what you don't think Derek Carr is a game manager?
I thought you was gonna let that shit go, man. You ain't letting Derek Carr go, huh? You ain't. I'm playing. This. I'm gonna say this.
Hold on. So think about it. He went to a team in a horrible division with a better defense and still could not win, bruh. Think about it.
Baker Mayfield is a good answer.
Ethan, I didn't say that Tannehill is top 10 now, or maybe you were referring to the fact that I think that some analysts had him as top 10 last season because they did. I didn't.
See, the thing is, then Ron, with this is that there's not a lot of game managers, and if they are game managers, they're gonna be replaced with someone in the draft because the organization doesn't feel like they're not good enough. But I mean, you don't think Tampa's gonna go after a quarterback, or you think they're gonna keep Baker Mayfield?
I think they will keep Baker.
Oh, they're gonna keep him
because one,
they're gonna keep Baker Mayfield.
One, they talked about $40 million.
Baker Mayfield should have won comeback player of the year.
They talked about giving.
What anybody say? People say it should have been Flacco. I don't agree because Baker showed up all season. I understand that he was on the couch and he came in and rescued Cleveland and all that crap, but I don't care. Stop giving me the Red Fox look, Dennis. Yes, I said something nice about Baker Mayfield. I can't stand him, but for some reason,
hey, so what do you think about Daniel Jones?
Put his head down. I said this before. He put his head down. He stopped being all braggadocious and having a whole bunch of crap to say. He became more about his team, and he worked hard, and he probably had one of the better seasons of his career. One of the better. I'm not saying the best because I haven't checked the numbers. But he was doing well quietly. Didn't say a word about him. Nobody was checking for him. Nothing. And he got the crap done. I was actually proud of his horrible self. I was actually proud of him. And that's the reason why I said I believe he should have been comeback player of the year. That was my vote. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I do feel like he's a game manager, but I do believe that Tampa Bay will keep him.
Yeah, they got $40 million on the table right now.
I just want to say, Sharon, I am so proud of you.
Why are you proud of me? I'm always unbiased. I'm always it's never personal with me when I make these takes.
They kind of
I'll find out when I hear you say something nice about Derrick Henry. Then I'll say that you're unbiased.
That's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah,
I know he's a free agent. I can tell you where I hope he goes.
Tampa Bay trying to get
Baker Mayfield $40 million.
$40 million.
They're gonna give him the same deal that Geno got. Geno got $35 million for 2 years. I mean, $35 million a year for 2 seasons.
Well, good. Baker's wife I think she just had her baby, maybe. I know.
But they trying to get him $40 million. And to be honest, the way he played this year, I would give it to him too. They know they cannot get nobody in the draft.
So, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this, sir. I love Lamar Jackson. I absolutely love Lamar Jackson. He just happens to play for the effing Ravens. I hate that team. So no, I'm not rooting for him like that. No. Okay. Now, if Lamar was playing for the 49ers or the Cowboys, I can root for him. So, but no.
My Nets.
That's the Ravens. So no.
So you got Derrick Henry going to Dallas, huh?
No, I got Derrick Henry. I'm hoping he goes to Arizona. That's where I'm hoping he goes.
So would y'all consider Dak Prescott a game manager?
I don't feel like he's a game manager. I have Dak as a top 10 quarterback still, despite what all these naysayers say. They can all kiss my, yeah.
My next question. Do you think any of these quarterbacks in the bottom half of the NFL draft that can turn into a Brock Purdy-ish? Dennis?
Yeah, I'm going with Bo Nix.
Donovan.
It's been rumored that we were going to try to get Bo, but go ahead,
Donovan.
I like that that McCarthy from Michigan.
Michigan. He's not in the bottom.
He's not at the bottom? Oh, okay. Well,
he should.
I mean, I don't know the draft depth like that, so
they say he might be in the first round or in the second. Do what ESPN is saying. He might be in the first round or the second round. So,
I want to hear who you got, Ryan.
What
No.
you mean, no? You better give your answer.
No, I'm playing.
Oh, you're not gonna give your answer? Oh, okay. Cool when you do it.
I've been saying I like Michael Penix Jr.
I know, but is he in the bottom?
You just said that about JJ McCarthy. You said bottom half Brock Purdy-ish. Say his name, Ryan. Say his name. Don't you try to skip it. Say, come on, give it to me, Ryan. Give it to me. Come on. I've been waiting for this moment. Give it to me, goddamn. Give it. Come on, Ryan. Come on, say it. I'm gonna help you out. Put my mask on because COVID is making a comeback. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan.
See, you gonna make me turn my
name,
Come
on, Ryan. Get over here.
But I like Tennessee quarterback.
What's his name?
I don't know that fool name.
What's his name? Say his name. Say his name. There you go.
What's his name, Dennis? Because I don't know
what's his name, Dennis.
Joe Milton.
Yeah, Joe Milton. I like him. For the past 2 seasons, y'all been getting some good quarterbacks.
Yeah, well, we got another one too. I don't know if he part Samoan or Puerto Rican.
He might be both.
But he's 6'6" and he got a cannon, and I like it.
But Sharon,
Bo Nix was my answer too.
Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah, I said Bo Nix, but
No, you can't use that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say the boy from Florida State.
What's his name?
I think his name is Travis.
No, I need more than just Travis. I need the whole name. What's his name?
That's the quarterback that got hurt, right?
Yeah, I think his name was Travis Frederick. Or is it Frank?
His name Jordan Travis. Come on,
Jordan Travis. Jordan Travis. Come on, man. Listen, I'm getting old, goddamn it. You the one ain't want to say Joe Milton.
Oh.
Oh, you see these grades? You see this grade? You see me? Hello? Did my ball head give me away?
You know, you're just
whatever. That's premature.
My ball head give me away. You see these grades? Ain't nobody got more grades than me on this panel.
That's premature, Gray.
Oh, little Donovan.
Donovan got on his beard. He ain't got no hair on top of his head. I said top of your head.
What that's?
Hey man, ball is beautiful.
My nuts.
That's right. If I lose my hairline, I'm going bald.
What's your answer, Ron? Did you say the name?
Okay. Yeah, he said Joe.
Did you say the name yourself?
Yeah, I said the name.
I want to make sure you said it.
Boy, I tell you. My next question. Do you think the 49ers should pay Brock Purdy next year, or should they trade him and draft another quarterback next year? Shannon.
Pay that man. They got it. Pay him.
Okay. Dennis.
Question. That's a real question.
That is a good
I'm going to say he deserves all his money, but that's going to be $300 million.
So you know,
be like what's my man name? Play for Boston, trying to get his marketing up. You know, y'all notice he trying to get more marketable. Did y'all notice that?
Who?
My boy from Boston, number 7. He trying to get more marketable.
In basketball or base or football?
In basketball. I'm sorry, in basketball.
Or Jason Tatum.
No, not Tatum. The other one.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
But you know, when you pay him, you got to pay other players on the team too.
Then the rest of them already been paid. The rest of them already been paid.
Yeah, not all of them.
All right, Donovan, talk to me.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like the 49ers have gone through a quarterback carousel and they've still been pretty good. But I don't know if you chance it one more time because you may not get that lucky. It's hard to come by good quarterbacks that fit a system, but I think what's pretty so good is the fact that he has good players around him. So, I mean, I wouldn't gamble again with the quarterback, and I would just go ahead and end up paying him, and just cut your losses.
So let me ask you this. Ask y'all this. Do y'all see him going anywhere else and doing the same thing he did this past season?
No.
With another team.
Yeah. This past season, yeah. I can see him doing that, yeah.
I don't.
He wrote a regular season out. That's what he did. I can see him doing that. What he gonna do next season is gonna be different.
He talk about he won't get paid. So
right, he gonna get
paid.
So my next question: if you a owner of your favorite basketball team and you have a head coach, he don't get along with the team, will you trade everyone on the team or fire the head coach? Sharon.
It depends. I can't say definitively either way. It depends on what the issue is. I know me, I would have to find out what the issue is. You don't have to tell me why y'all don't like this head coach. And then if he doesn't get along with the team, I guess you mean the players. He doesn't get along with the players, not me.
He don't get along with the players. You the GM.
I'm the GM or the owner. I thought I was the owner.
Well, owner, GM. You the owner. Okay. You
I'm the owner. Damn all that governor's crap. I'm the owner. I own the team.
Right.
If it's my team, I would have to find out why they don't like him. Is it because they're hard on him? I mean, is it the he's hard on me and he this and he don't talk to me right? If it's some of that bull crap, I'm getting them players out of here and get me somebody with some gumption and some heart and thicker skin. But if it's some valid reasons, I'd have to listen to my team. Because you can't have a cancer in the locker room, even if it's a coach. You just can't have it.
Has there been cancer coaches in the
Yes. Yes.
Cancer coaches?
Yes.
What?
Yes. I didn't know one.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni's one of them.
Yeah.
No, they love Nick. The fans don't, but the players do.
But
I like Nick Sirianni.
What do you think? What will you do? You the owner. You bring in a head coach.
Sharon is right in some instance, but you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the coach.
All right, Donovan.
Can you repeat the question one more time in full, just to make sure I don't mess up the answer?
If you want me to read it, Ron, I'm gonna read it. Yeah. If you are owner of your favorite basketball team and you have a head coach that doesn't get along with the players, will you trade some of the players on the team, or will you fire the head coach? Get rid of the players, get rid of the head coach. Which one you gonna get rid of?
Dang, that's a tough situation. It just all depends on the situation.
It depends. You gotta be.
There's a lot of layers to this.
I will tell you who I'm talking about after you answer, Donovan.
But if I'm a GM and the players don't get along with the coach, if it's a vast majority of the players, then I'm gonna get rid of the coach, because that means that the coach has lost the locker room. So if it's a vast majority of the players, then yeah. But if it's just a small amount, then it could be the players issue, and I would look to trade them to bring up pieces that are better fit the locker room.
You finished?
Yep.
One name, George Karl.
George Karl.
Yep. Check out on Carmelo Anthony podcast.
Oh, I watch it. I heard what he said.
What
do you think about George Karl?
I don't like George Karl.
He said a lot of those players did not F with George Karl. He said George Karl at the time came out with a book back in 2000 or so, after they went to the Western Finals. He said they came out with a book. And he said George Karl was talking shit about him.
He was.
Now, this what Carmelo Anthony said. He went to George Karl, and he said, why you talking shit about me in your book? Are you trying to sell books? What is it? He said, why you feel like this towards me? And George Karl, you want to come back? Oh, you always been my favorite player, and this and that. And Carmelo Anthony said, "A bullshit, a bullshit."
So he basically tried to backpedal from the comments he made in the book,
right? And he said after that he did not fool with George Karl no more. And just not him, a lot of those players.
There's a lot of players that don't
Right.
mess with George Karl now.
Did not fool with him. It's how you approach people, how you talk to people, and they feel like the way he talked to them was uncalled for. Like, you just got here. How you gonna tell me how I am? You don't know me from a can of paint.
Right.
You see me on TV, but that don't mean that's how I really is. So, what do you think, Dennis?
I know already. We'll go to the next question. I think this is the last question, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
My last question. Who you think will slide in the NFL first round? I mean, in the first round in the NFL draft. And who you think will slide down to the second round in the NFL draft? Dennis.
I think JJ goes to the second round, and I think what you call him actually slides up.
Who?
I can't think of his name, but he
Black
played for the
Blue.
quarterback of Washington. Quarterback of Washington.
Michael Penix Jr.
Michael Penix.
Sharon. Yeah.
I think the quarterback at UCLA is going to slide downward. I don't know who's going to rise up, but he's definitely going to go lower than he expects.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, USC. Okay.
USC, not UCLA. I said UCLA.
I was like, UCLA.
I was looking at Donovan and I thought of UCLA. That's why. No,
Yeah.
USC quarterback is what I'm talking about.
All right. Donovan.
Dang, I wish I'd been a little bit more prepared for this question, but I would say who slides up? Does it have to be to the first round or just slides up, period?
Yeah, okay, for you. Just slide up here.
No, to the first round. Nope.
Well,
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm gonna have to take an L on this question because I'm not really prepared. I ain't really prepared for the draft yet. So
not either.
I'm in the process of getting that ready. So I ain't gonna spit some false narratives up on this podcast, man. I got too much respect for y'all, so I'm gonna take a pass on it.
all right. I would say the corner from Iowa. Damn. I did watch his film.
The white boy. You talking about the white boy?
Yep.
Let's watch out for the white boy.
Yep. I think
The corner from Iowa, and you said white boy. Okay, that was pretty obvious.
He's the white cornerback that's going to be drafted in the first round. I'm excited. So
Wait a minute, Donovan. You need to go watch the boy. The boy good now. He good.
No, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying
He really talented. Like, but I say I can name two people will slide up. Michael Penix Jr. will slide up to the first round, and JJ will slide up to the first round. Yeah.
so. In totality, how many quarterbacks will be taken in the first round? If those two slide up, so you have what the dude Drake May, Caleb Williams, McCarthy, and
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy and Penix. So that's 4. Is there another one that I'm missing?
You got Drake, man. You got JJ. You got
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams. To be honest,
Jalen Daniels.
Daniel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah,
I forgot about him. But
what's the take on him right now? Where do they have him projected?
they said top 5.
Top 5? So who'll be the first quarterback taken over Caleb Williams?
No, it's gonna be Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jared Daniels.
I think Michael Penix, man. I don't know. I think he might be better than Jalen Daniels to me.
Hey, I'm glad you said that because y'all looking at him. Yeah, set up, my brother. Set up. Y'all looking at him.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway, y'all got any final words for the show today? Glad to have y'all on.
Like, share the show, and shout out to Pops and the Henry brothers. And without the fans, we would not be here. Be doing this.
Yeah. Shout out to the Pops and the Henry brothers. Pops is crazy, man. That's the craziest Dallas Cowboys fan I ever seen in my life.
Just thank y'all for having me on. It was kind of last minute. Kind of got an itch. I'm gonna be on Stay Tuned next too. So this is my podcast day. So I'm just happy to fellowship with y'all in a place we all kind of met up. So appreciate y'all.
Glad to have you.
And go Eagles, man. Go Eagles. Just a joke.
Right. Well, let me grab my towel. I'm be threatened.
The Eagles this year have one of those Raider type collapses, man. That was bad.
There you go. Anybody got anything else to say?
Stop it. I got something to say. Mike Tomlin was coach of the year. Damn. That's it.
All right.
I ain't going back and forth with you on that. I'll let you live.
No need, baby.
He coach of the year every year in your eyes.
Nope, not